What's going on, guys? Kendo here, and before the video starts, if you guys want to use my creator code for the item shop, all it is CANDO. It's going to be on screen right here. Type that in on the search bar. You actually earn a free wrap for the overtime challenges that have just come out. It helps you guys out because, it supports other creators and it actually gives you a free wrap, as well as giving you other benefits. If you haven't already, just type that in the search bar. I also want to talk about, comment down in the comment section below what your theory is before Season 8 starts. Before the season end of Season 7, please tell me what your theory is about this ritual that the Fire King is going to be performing. I personally think it's going to be an earthquake that eventually turns into lava and destroys Wailing Woods and this whole right side of the map, so tell me what you guys think. So as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, you're going to notice Wailing Woods is more than likely not going to be here after Season 7 is finished. As you can see, there's actually 8 little pots right here. This is the Fire King's ritual. If you guys don't know, to get Stage 4, you just go here and you literally just walk into it and you end up unlocking Stage 4. So the way it works, guys, is he's actually going to do a ritual that's going to cause a huge earthquake. Now, what everyone's thinking is it going to be lava? Is it going to be fire? This is my theory. My theory is this earthquake is going to create lava ripples, and it's going to burn down Wailing Woods, because people don't really land Wailing Woods anymore. It's not really that popular, in my opinion. Yeah, it has a lot of mats, but now with the new update of getting mats easily, you don't really need to land in a wooded area that much, or you need to go where trees are, because there's no point. So what you're going to be looking at is Wailing Woods. In my opinion, it's going to end up burning down with the earthquake ritual that he's going to do. He's going to end up burning it down with his lava that's going to come out of the cracks of the, of the cracks for the earthquake. You're going to be seeing on screen soon all of the cracks that have actually showed up. Now, I'm making this video Saturday night going into Sunday, and usually these earthquakes end up happening at night, so you guys might actually see another crack in the map. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to cover it because I'm posting this the day before. So let's talk about the earthquakes and what these ripples mean. So these cracks are going to end up destroying a part of the map. I thought it would be Polar Peak, but it turns out it's probably going to be Wailing Woods. This whole right side of the map might be destroyed because you're going to see a picture soon on screen about how it's actually connected, and they're connecting the cracks sort of, so that whole area might just get torched or put up in lava or something like that, which will be crazy. If you didn't see, there's 8 little pots right here for the ritual. So my theory is there's going to be 8 total earthquake ripples. So I think we've gotten 4 or 5 already, so we're only going to get like 3 or 4 more. So when we get those 3 or 4 more, that's when the ritual's finally going to start. And when he does that the day before, it'll probably be the day before or 2 days before the actual Season 8 starts. It'll probably be the day before, and it's probably going to be this huge live event that people are going to need to see. Everyone's going to come and gather like they did for Kevin the Cube for Season 6. So I'm actually really souped about this. So now we're going to talk about the cracks, right? So you're going to see right here for crack 1, it's going to be by the block. Now, I'm not showing them in any particular order. It's not numerical, so it's just going to be random. So here's number 1. It's going to be by the block. So you can see that it creates like a Y or a Y ripple. You're going to see in the other cracks as well. So this crack right here, you can tell that it did some damage near the block. Now, my theory is this crack's going to end up connecting to the other crack that you're going to see on screen soon. So this crack, I'm not sure if it formed first. Like I said, I'm not going to be going in order, but from the map that I showed you, there are multiple cracks, and they do seem to be connected. Now, my theory, like I mentioned, is going to be 8 cracks total, and they're going to actually form kind of like a square or some type of octagon or some type of connection, and it's going to actually either destroy the map completely and you're going to miss that entire part of the map, or maybe, lava is going to be created and we're going to get this, volcanic type of area. Because if you think about it, right, so we've had an ice area, we've had Loot Lake, which is a type of water area. I know that it's not particularly, full of water, but it's not like a swampland, sort of like, if you guys remember the swampland from, I'm going to say it's from Season 3 or 4, the same season that they actually destroyed Dusty. So it's called Moisty Mire. That was a swampland, but we haven't had really a volcanic type of area, so I think that this is going to be like that volcanic type of area. We're going to see it's going to be absolutely destroyed. Like, I did actually mention early on in my Fire King video, if you guys want to check it out, it's going to be in the description. I actually spoke about how this Fire King, what he's actually going to do is he's going to either breathe fire or do some type of devastating thing to the map, and it's going to be sort of like a post-apocalyptic world. Now, I thought it'd be the entire map, but honestly, we could see one part of the map being absolutely destroyed and kind of in molten lava, and then one side of Polar Peak being completely fine and being, frozen. So maybe we'll see, a water side or a water area eventually, and then maybe just an earth or a grainy type of area. So we're going to have fire, earth, water, and ice. So that actually ties into the theory about how there was actually 5 kings, or yeah, so there was like 5 kings, obviously the Fire King, the Earth King, the Wind, the Water, stuff like that. So If that does tie into that theory, then, you know, our theory is kind of correct, where the Earth King, the Fire King, all of that is actually connected. So you guys saw on screen, that's actually a mark number 2. So there's crack number 2. Crack number 3, it took me a while to look at because I was looking at the map. It's actually right across from that bridge. It's supposed to connect. So the way it works is the next earthquake or earthquake that's supposed to come, it's going to connect those 2 earthquake marks. And what it's going to do is it's going to completely destroy that bridge right there. So that bridge is going to be absolutely destroyed. There's other bridges that are going to be destroyed through this earthquake, so that's going to be pretty cool. So you're going to see me right here look at it, and this crack is absolutely humongous. So I don't know if it was the first one. I'm not particularly sure. You can probably look on the map, but that crack is absolutely huge. And technically there's multiple cracks. So this crack right here goes through, and then the one behind me is actually not connected. So I'm thinking that this is going to connect on the next earthquake, and then it's going to connect even further to actually destroy the bridge. So that's actually going to be kind of wild if that theory actually does come true, that, you know, these 8 earthquakes that I'm going to think that there's going to be about 8. When these 8 earthquakes actually connect fully, it's going to either destroy or wipe out this entire area of the map. Now, what everyone's asking is why this area of the map, right? So you had Dusty get destroyed in Season 5, if I'm not mistaken, or Season 4 going into Season 5, or Season 5 going into Season 6. I'm not particularly sure. But, you know, Dusty was completely fine. Then it got hit with that meteor, and then it got absolutely destroyed. So I'm assuming that they want to do some type of ending of the season to destroy an area of the map. And why wouldn't it be Tomato Temple, or why wouldn't it be this type of area? Because I find that not a lot of people land on the top right side of the map. Obviously, it's dependent on where the battle bus is, but, you know, the block, in my opinion, whenever I land at the block, I don't really see that many people going there. Same thing with Wailing Woods. Like, when I land at Wailing Woods, I don't really see that many people going there. Tomato Temple, I do actually see a decent amount of people going to Tomato Temple, but honestly, that could be, you know, hit or miss. That's probably just a percentage chance. Like, they probably look at percentages of people landing somewhere, you know, where they should be or shouldn't be. So here's the other crack. This is actually the biggest crack. So this crack goes from, essentially from the outskirts of Tomato Temple all the way across, and then it almost connects with that other crack straight ahead by Dusty. Now, like I said, the theme of this video is when this ritual happens, I think that it's going to be overpowering this entire map, and that it's already cracked. So I think that the cracks are going to be even bigger, and they're going to eventually connect, and either they dislocate from the map completely and that whole right side of the map gets dislocated from it, and then, you know, it kind of becomes its own island, or, like I said, it's going to end up becoming some type of pit or some type of post-apocalyptic lava place where, you know, you don't want to fall in the lava because you'll actually die or take damage. That'll be pretty cool. So as you can see, that huge big crack right there, that's actually crazy that they're doing something like this. I'm actually really happy about this because, you know, Fortnite's needed to switch up because Apex came out and it's kind of been, you know, killing it with viewers. But I think it's because of Season 8 that hasn't come out yet. But once Season 8 comes back, I think that Fortnite's going to absolutely destroy Apex in the ratings. So I want to talk about 2 final things besides this earthquake event. So if you guys don't know, with this last patch or this last update that came out, I think it's 7.4 or 7.4 with the Valentine's Day update, the dragon eggs are actually completely gone. They're not even there anymore. They're absolutely they disappeared from the entire map completely. So my theory about that was kind of correct too. I had 2 theories. One, that they would hatch and destroy Polar Peak, or 2, that we would see that before the season ended, it would hatch, and then we wouldn't see them until maybe the start of Season 8 or halfway through Season 8 to talk about, hey, listen, you remember those dragon eggs? Well, guess what? They're back, baby. So I think that that's going to be pretty cool about the dragon eggs. I'm really hyped about that. I think that maybe when this whole area of the map becomes fire or lava, the dragons will actually kind of cater to this area of the map because, it's lava and fire, and obviously they're mythical creatures, but in the lore they breathe fire and they need a hot area because they cannot really survive in the cold. So they would honestly go to this side of the map if lava or if fire took over Wailing Woods, because in my opinion Wailing Woods is going to get absolutely destroyed and burned up. That's just my opinion. Like I said, that picture that you saw earlier on in the video, it kind of shows that this map is going to either be destroyed or dislocated from the other map, from the other side of the map. I actually can't wait for this whole event to happen. So I want to know in the comment section below, guys. I really want to open up a dialogue between you guys, so please comment as much as possible about what you guys think. I'll be talking to every single person in the comment section. We can have a dialogue in the comment section, so please do that. That would really help me out because, I want to see what your guys' theories are about this whole area or about this whole event that's going to be coming to Season 8. So if you guys haven't already, use my creator code CANDO, CANDO. It'll help you guys out. It'll actually give you a free wrap like I mentioned before. Like the video if you haven't already. Comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. My name's Kando. I love you guys, and I'm out. Peace.